A price for betrayal. Was I wrong for cutting her off? I met Olivia when I was in my 30s, just hitting my stride in my career. I'd worked hard, long hours, making smart investments, and by the time I met her, I had everything I needed: financial security, a growing business, and a life that looked pretty much perfect on the outside. Olivia was 10 years younger, bright-eyed, and full of life. She didn't have much, no college degree, no career aspirations, but she had a way of making me feel like the luckiest man alive. We got married quickly. Things moved fast. I was the one with the vision, the drive, and she was happy to let me take the lead. It worked, at least for a while. When we had our first child, Olivia decided she'd rather stay home and take care of the kids. At first, I wasn't thrilled about it. I knew the pressure would be on me to keep everything together. I was already grinding 14-hour days. But I loved her, and the idea made sense in the moment. So, I worked. She stayed home. Life went on, and I didn't think much of it until years later, when things began to change. I had built an empire, and she was still at home, with the kids. It wasn't that she didn't work hard. It was just that I was the one carrying the load. I couldn't help but feel a little resentment brewing. Then came the gut punch. I found out Olivia had been seeing someone else for years, a close friend's husband of all people. The betrayal hit me like a truck. I'd given everything for our family, and she was having an affair behind my back. My trust in her shattered, and divorce was the only option. But what happened next? That's where it gets ugly. We didn't have much in terms of assets in the U.S., just the house, which was a premarital asset. But everything else, our savings, investments, was overseas in my name. I had always handled our finances for tax reasons, and I never expected to be in a situation like this. But when it came to the divorce settlement, the judge awarded her half of everything, plus 20 years of alimony, taking 30% of my income. All of this after she'd been unfaithful. I was furious. If she had been honest with me, told me she was unhappy, I would have worked with her to fix things. But instead, she went behind my back and betrayed me. There was no way I was letting her take what I had worked so hard for. So, I did what I had to do. I sold the house, moved the money abroad, and kept giving her excuses about why things were taking so long. I didn't want her to know what I was planning. When everything was set up, I cut her off. No more alimony, no more support. I moved to another country, leaving her with the scraps she got from the U.S. assets. And legally, she couldn't do a thing about it. I double-checked with my lawyer. Here's the kicker. My son, Adam, he's on my side. No questions. My daughters, though, they're with their mother. They think I'm the bad guy for what I did. I don't regret what I did, but I can't help but feel like I've lost them too. I was justified in my mind. She betrayed me, and I had every right to fight back. But now, I'm left wondering if the price of this victory is too high. So, here's the real question. Was I wrong? Did I go too far? Did I burn bridges I can never rebuild? What would you have done in my place? I'm curious. Would you have taken the same route, or would you have done something different? Let me know in the comments.